The cross. The cross is the backhand in boxing, and it's a straight punch. How do we throw this? We've got to think of the body as all one mechanism. However, the hip is going to lead the punch. So to get a perfect cross, you want to start to whip your hip in and turn your foot on the ball of the toes there. This way, your hip acts like the handle of a whip, and your arm is going to be like the end of the whip. Okay? So it's kinetic energy traveling from the floor in the back foot. I feel the pressure, push through the hip, and the hand is the last point of contact. Now, the best way to think about throwing the cross is imagine you're punching through a tube. You haven't got much space, as we don't want the elbow to flare up. If I turn my wrist too early and that elbow flares up, it's what we call telegraphing. Your opponent is going to see it coming. So I want to tuck that elbow in, start with the hip, and keep that elbow nice and tucked till right at the end. I'm going to spin the wrist, which creates more power. So practice this on the bag. Simply stand in punching range. So you stick out your right arm. And you're just going to practice nice and relaxed and loose in the body. If you're tense or stiff, it will slow down your punch. So just practice whipping the hip through, keeping the elbow tucked down, and turning the wrist right at the end of the punch. Okay? If you want to apply more power, you'll simply dip the legs ever so slightly while keeping pressure in the back foot. Dip and drive through the punch. So best way to practice this is first on a bag, and then with a coach hitting pads would be great to develop the cross too. Then you can take it into sparring and try to throw it without the telegraph, and you'll notice it's a lot harder for your sparring partner to defend. If you want to see more videos and techniques, check out our videos on our Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. If you're thinking about joining boxing class and you live in Phnom Penh, shoot us a direct message. Boom!